everybody? It's S.Saik. I'm here with the Uproar project for their art segment starring me. So I love you guys. Thank you for checking this out. It's Love Yourself Gang. So the Love Yourself Gang was created in 2015, and the reason behind it is, it started as something simple and then it grew to be something really amazing. It was kind of just like I was in such a dark place in my life and I really did not like myself. I didn't like myself emotionally, mentally, physically. Everything was just out of whack, and I don't know, I was going down a really dark road and I was like, I don't want to be like this anymore. Like, I want to learn to love myself. I feel like all of my problems in life are rooted from having my own issues. So I was like, you know what, like, how can I kind of just create a safe space for people that listen to my music and struggle with the same things. And I was always at that time talking about self-love, just practicing it, and just how I spoke, trying to speak differently about myself and whatnot. And then I just one day thought about the Love Yourself Gang. I was like, dang, it's kind of cheesy, but I like it. And I was like, I'm gonna rock with it. And here we are. It's been 8 years and people really support it. Practice a lot. Just keep practicing. Whatever art it is that you're going into, if it's music, just keep making music and just keep doing it every single day. You gotta put in at least 50,000 hours to even consider yourself I feel good. That's just me being honest. I got my first tattoo when I was 12, and I had a friend that just knew a little bit too much for 12-year-olds, and we built, he really built it, I just kind of watched and assisted. But we built a tattoo gun made out of a mechanical pencil, a Hot wheel, and a battery, and we would buy guitar strings, obviously new guitar strings, and we would use that as the needle, and we would buy ink from the art store. It was like being in prison, but we weren't in prison. We were just bad kids. And that's what started my tattoo addiction. A lot of them have a lot of different meanings. Just things that I've experienced in life, loved ones that have passed away. I have stupid ones that really don't have any meaning other than I just wanted it. That would definitely be my girlfriend, Kaylin. I've had a lot of support throughout my whole life, with different things. I've never had anybody who actually invested their time and their money and their energy and met me and was like, I never knew anything about you or your goals before, but now your goals are my goals, and let's push that. I've been pushed to a lot of limits that I probably wouldn't have done by myself, or maybe I would have in time, but everything kind of lines up exactly how it's supposed to, and I think that's a big reason why she came into my life. I think what has set with me the hardest and resonated with me to be oh wow, my music actually has helped somebody, is when people started to message me, and it's happened a handful of times now where people just explain to me their story and what mental space that they were in, and how my music literally saved their lives. And the first couple of times that it happened, it was just okay, dang, it's kind of crazy. But then my best friend literally said bro, your music saved my life. I was going to end my life and I didn't. And I guess when it was actually in person, somebody that I know, somebody that I love and have loved for a long time, saying that, I was dang, that really made me take a step back. And that's just what I keep in my head. Every time I make music, I think obviously I'm doing it for me, but I have people who really depend on this and lean on my music to help them out of stuff. And I think that's a big reason too, why I'm so vulnerable in my music, because if I can help one person, that's awesome. So I just want people to feel good, life is crazy, there's a lot of hateful people out there, so I hope that for when anybody hears my music or sees me live and maybe they never heard of me or seen me before, I hope that they just feel a good energy and just feel love, That's all I ever want to do, is just project positivity to people and just forget all of the toxicity that goes on in the world. I love you guys. Thank you for making me like this. Thank you for being my motivation and my fire and putting me in this headspace that I am in today to make sure that I shit on every single one of y'all for the rest of y'all's life.